Hi there, it's Laura checking in this afternoon. Today I wanted to speak briefly about money and more specifically clients' money and how case management can work alongside a financial management provider to ensure that clients have great access to their financial management and participate in financially based decisions. It's very common in the area of severe injuries that clients will require assistance with their finances after an injury. Now, this can happen in a number of different ways and through a number of different avenues, but I won't go into detail in regards to that today. I'd like to share with you instead a client success story from this afternoon. Today I met with one of my clients who's a gentleman in his early 60s who sustained a severe injury, a traumatic brain injury, approximately 10 years ago. And today we met with his financial management provider to look at his budget for the next 12 months. So what was my role, or what's the role of a case manager in a meeting such as today? Certainly the financial manager's responsibility is to ensure that the client has available funds to pay for their day-to-day expenses planned throughout the year. So that might be things like rent, groceries, electricity, insurances, and their budget is broken down. It's also an opportunity for the client to ask about any investments or savings or superannuation. So it's certainly a good time to review their general financial position. However, the case management role, working with the client more closely, tends to do a bit more of the nitty-gritty work. So using my example with the client today, the preparation behind the scenes or prior to the visit meant that we had spent some time, we being the client and I, had spent some time working out what the client's financial goals were for the year ahead. And in this case, the client was wanting to put some extra money away towards his savings account and also to have some money allocated for a yearly holiday. So rather than go ahead with those two ideas, the client and I had done some background work to work out approximately how much extra savings he'd like to contribute to his account and around about what sort of costs would be involved in a yearly holiday. So we were able to take that information to the financial manager to see if that would work within the budget. Now, certainly don't get me wrong, the client that I met with today is not an independent financial decision maker. He doesn't have that capacity, but what he does have is the capacity to participate in financial decision making and discussions about finances. And that's where the case management role is essential, to facilitate that conversation and facilitate the understanding of the client so that they feel informed and involved in financial management. Another day in the office.